Hello. Thanks so much for being here with me for another Portal Box session. I'm so appreciative of the people that believe in what I'm doing. I have the SB7 Spirit Box, and it scans FM radio stations and words come through. Sometimes the words that come through are related to the subject matter, and that's why I keep doing it. I just think it's pretty amazing what comes through, and so I want to share it with all of you. If you don't believe or don't appreciate it, then this probably isn't the channel for you. But once again, look, I have my OTTER SPIRIT bracelets on, and like I said before, they make you feel protected, they're healing, you feel more confident when you're wearing them, and I feel like I need that. Maybe everybody needs that. Today's video, I want to do a Portal Box session with Jose and Mary Louise. They call their kitty Menendez. The couple died on August 20th, 1989 in their Beverly Hills mansion. They were shot by their two sons, Lyle and Eric Menendez, who were both sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. They're claiming now that they were mentally and physically and sexually abused by their father. And one of the brothers even said that he was having an incestual relationship with his mother, Kitty. Their father, Jose, was an executive at Hertz Corporation and later RCA Records. After he was appointed as the CEO of Live Entertainment, the family moved to Calabasas, California, where Eric attended Calabasas High School. In 1988, Lyle and Eric were involved in multiple burglaries in their neighborhood, prompting Jose to move to Beverly Hills. It says, "Follow her." This was a pretty gruesome murder. The couple were sitting down on the couch in their living room watching, I think they said they were watching a James Bond movie. And the boys they went to try and buy guns, which they couldn't legally buy. So they wound up buying shotguns. And they literally just snuck up on them when they were on the couch watching a movie. Horrible crime scene. But then it makes you wonder what happened to these boys where they, resulted in this. And I even read that the younger boy was, he actually was wearing a hairpiece because he went through so much anxiety that he was losing his hair at a really young age. And then they also said that he was wetting the bed. So, those are kind of signs of abuse. So I'm not really sure what was going on. There's also another man in a band. I have his name and picture. And he's alleging that he was molested by Jose. Former Menudo band member Roy Rossello alleged that he was sexually assaulted by Jose Menendez, thus also corroborating the alleged abuse Lyle and Eric testified about. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and just see what comes through. If my spirit guides are here with me today, can you come through and say hello? We're right here. I would like to come in contact with Jose and Kitty Menendez. They died on August 20th, 1989. I have their picture set up here with their two sons. Jose or Kitty, if you're here, would you come through and say hello or say your names? The Necrometer app says too many to count, and then it said stop asking, and it said stop again. Who's saying stop? You don't want to talk to me? I heard a woman. Stay happy. Jose Menendez, if you're here, will you come through and say your name loud and clear to confirm it's you?
Get back.
Get back. Said I was lying down. Is it true what your boys are saying about you? Was there more going on? Hurt your mom. It says spiny and then morning. MOURNING. Jose or Kitty, if you're here, can you say your name on my phone on this app? Will you say your name loud and clear? She's in the back seat. Yeah. I heard a woman. Look behind. Jose Menendez, I thought I would give you a chance to clear your name. There's some really bad allegations being said about you. Were you hurting boys to get record contracts? Were you doing something like that to your boys? Were you doing things to boys that wanted record contracts at your RCA job? Yes or no? Is that why they shot you? Can you tell me what you were doing when you were shot? They know that? Is it true what the boys are saying? Were you abusing them, both of you? I got shot. In a man's voice. It says in larger. Sounded like it said my name. Table. Can you, Jose or Kitty, do you want to come through and tell the truth? Kitty, were you having an incestual relationship with your sons? That's what they said about you. Are they lying? It sounded like it said innocent in a woman's voice. Jose, do you know who Roy Rosello is? He alleges that you were sexually assaulting him for a record contract. Is that true? It sounded like it said a brat, and then it said it's not, and it was in a man. It was like in a man's voice, the same man. Who's the man coming through? What's your name? It says multiple spirits.
I'm thinking of 2.5. It's one of
It's like therapy. It says farsighted. Are they lying? Did they just shoot you because they wanted the money? Yes or no? Again, it sounded like it said, yeah, they were brats. Did they just want the money? Is that what this was about? Money. It said a fortune. Our fortune. It's about money. It says brush. There's another picture of the boys younger, all smiling. It says gun. What kind of gun was it? Do you know why they did that? If this was about money, can you say money? In the months that followed the slayings, neither Menendez brother acted like young men who had recently found both of their parents dead in a brutal, bloody murder scene. Instead, they acted like two guys who had just won the lottery. Jose was worth $14 million at the time of his death, and within 6 months, the brothers spent an estimated $700,000 of his fortune. Lyle, who was 21 at the time of the murders, purchased a Rolex, a Porsche, lots of clothing, and a restaurant back in Princeton where he had been living before the murders. Eric was more practical, opting for a Jeep Wrangler, a $50,000 personal tennis coach, and a $40,000 investment in a rock concert that never happened. They took exotic vacations too, thinking they had even more money coming to them. There was also a $5 million life insurance policy on their father, though technicalities stopped them from collecting it. Money. Were you abusing the boys? Like, were you mean to them? Were you hitting them? What was going on for them to say that? It sounded like it said I don't do that. It says 6 o'clock. What would you have to say to the boys now? What message would you give your sons about what they're saying and doing? This is your chance to clear your name. Say whatever you want. It sounded like it said you wouldn't be here. inform. Spiritus. If it's true what the boys said about an incestual relationship with Kitty, can you say it's true? I didn't hear it say it's true. I did that. I'm gonna do the Ghost Tube Seer app. Jose and Kitty, I'm gonna do this is a Ghost Tube Seer app. It puts images on the phone so you could kind of show me the story that you want to tell me. So it's a picture of two women walking down a street, an older woman, a younger woman. Will you give me another image? Right away. It's a woman. Who is this woman? It's a Porsche. Did they murder you over a Porsche? Yes or no? Jose, were you having sexual relations with men at the RCA studio? Yes or no? Is that true? Said they killed. It's a picture of a wheelchair that's empty. It's a therapy, mental, and then a picture of a wheelchair in a hospital that's empty. Do you want to say anything else to your boys? What else would you say? Sound like it said death or dead. It's a picture of a scary face, blood, mask. Well, either way, I'm sorry this happened to you guys. Obviously, you didn't deserve it. It looked like you were giving the boys a good life, but if you were abusing them, we need the truth. It doesn't matter either way. You could just tell us the truth. Yes or no?
Come on.
Who's the man coming through? Who's priority? Do you want to say anything else about the boys or your family before I go? Sound like it said Kurt. What would you have to say about them getting out early? Because they're saying that you abused them. They may get a new trial. What do you have to say about that? Sorry, you can't. It was like, sorry, you can't, in a woman's voice. Who said that? Is that Kitty? Kitty, if that's you, can you light up these lights?
And you're
Probably not.
Probably not.
You're
Do you have anything else to say about what happened to you before I go?
I'm not. Good choice.
Sound like it said something about they're in bad trouble. Well, thank you for talking to me. Goodbye.
Seriously.
Seriously. And it said bye in the same woman's voice. Interesting. I feel like a lot more is going to come through when I put on the headphones. But if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate you being here. So thanks so much. Have a good night. And I will see you soon. Bye.